episode 7 of the Origin GG dev vlog. I missed last week, really busy week. Long story short, I decided to rebuild our platform from the ground up. Changes that we were trying to make were just taking too long, and so after a review of everything, I decided that we could rebuild and we'd be able to move forward a lot faster and more efficiently than we would otherwise. So as much as that's kind of like a scary thing to undertake, the timeline for it is really just a fraction of what it took us to build it in the first place, because the feature set is a lot more defined in certain modules. Now we understand how to build those. So like there's not going to be as much research required to rebuild. So I think we'll actually have version 2 back online in probably, we're aiming for the end of next week. So that's a big development. I'm really excited to introduce a couple new technologies. As anyone who's been following along knows, this is a Node and React app, but I'm really excited to introduce GraphQL into the equation. I'm not that familiar with it, so it's a little scary dealing with something that I haven't worked with a lot, but I do know that it's got a lot of support behind it. It's Facebook's invention, from what I know. And so I'm kind of excited to dive into that and learn a little bit more about it. And it should make things easier and better going forward. That is the big news. Other interesting news is that Origin will be getting involved on the ownership side of esports. As I build Origin and look to build useful tools and products for the industry, actually being one of those, being my own customer, in other words, should prove to be very useful for that. So I'm excited to kind of dive into that. We'll be making announcements over the next couple weeks for that. It's very exciting. And I'm still looking for a co-founder. So anyone that you know that might be interested in joining and has a passion for esports and software development, send them my way. And look forward to talking to you guys next week. Thanks.